hot nor cold, I will vomit you out of my mouth. When a man does not love God, God vomits him out of his cut off from the commonwealth of Israel. Because this thing is not ritual, it's not religion, it's a relationship. I will vomit you out of my mouth. Because you are neither hot nor cold. So if you love God, love God. If you don't love God, go and enjoy your life so that you prepare well for hell. Don't appear in hell and be offended. Practice your destination from here, sir. Do all that those who go to hell do well. So that when you go to hell, you say, I had my heaven on earth. Now I'm in hell. But those of us who love God, we will have heaven both on earth and in heaven. Because those who love him, he said he will come to them and manifest himself. So we are not waiting for a heaven. Right now we can walk in heaven. And when we cross over, absence from the body is still presence with the Lord. Please, don't find yourself in a place where your love for God is dead. You have made yourself a candidate for rejection. What then does it mean to love God? If loving God is so important, I was sharing with somebody this morning and I told him, you have to ask questions and understand how things are defined. Don't assume them. Assumption is the lowest level of knowledge. Those of us who are scientists, we know that. When we make an assumption, we go into observation, then we go into hypothesis, then we go into experimentation before we agree on a truth as a law. So we don't operate at the level of assumption. Assumption is the lowest level of knowledge. After assumption, there is still need for observation, for hypothesis, for experimentation before a truth is established. This is in the natural realm. Now you are dealing with a spirit. You are just there assuming you love God because they played a slow music and you are crying. Your soul just aligned with the symphony. If they bring a worldly music that have that beat, you will still cry. Have you not been there before? You are singing a song, you think you are ascending. Then I say, wait, have you heard the lyrics? That's not a Christian song. You are like, come on, how do you mean? No, it's not a Christian song. It's a demonic song. You say what? Yes, even demons can carry your soul. The realms are not only in light, they're also in darkness. So don't define things from the realm of assumption. I was telling the brother, I said, take for instance, what does a woman call love? For the first time, it dawned on him that, is there a definition for it? I said, you don't know. What you think love is just hugging people and trying to kiss them? That's your selfishness. You are trying to please your desire. You can be hugging somebody and you don't love the person. You are feeding an appetite. So some people, what they even call love is selfishness. They don't know what it is. What does a man call love? They don't know. Because they have not examined the subject from the book. As far as God is concerned, what love is to a woman is not a feeling. What love is to a woman is a security, a secured place that is proven through sacrifice. So before any woman is sure you love her, she must be able to trust you and find security in you. But what will make her trust you and find security in you is when she sees that you are sacrificial. That's why the Bible likened the love of Jesus for the church as death. It said, husbands, love your wives as Christ loved the church and gave himself. So if you don't sacrifice for a woman to a point where she can find security in you, even if she tells you she loves you, she's just trying to make you feel okay. If a woman doesn't find security in you, she can never love you. And the only way she can find security in you is when she sees that you are willing to sacrifice your all, including yourself. That's why we call them selfish. They are not selfish. That's their definition of love. That's That's why when you come and you don't give them something, they are wondering, don't you love me? Because they define love by sacrifice. There is a measure of sacrifice that can be care. There's a measure of sacrifice that can be attention. So before you call any woman selfish, find out, are you stingy? Because no woman will call Jesus selfish. Because Jesus gave himself. That's why women start gauging you from the gift you bring. They see you buy a toy, you buy a recharge card, you give them money. This guy is traveling, he's traveling, but he will soon get there. They will weigh you and see how much does he have and how much did he give me. They are judging the sacrificial quotient or the sacrifice quotient. By the time they see that, you are busy, but you sacrifice attention and you give them attention. You don't have much. You sacrifice the little you have and got them something. You see that they'll start opening their hearts. Okay, there's a human being here. All the other dogs that just came here because my God, when the woman becomes sure that you can sacrifice anything for her, she will find security in you. That's when she opens her heart. Because as far as a woman is concerned, love is sacrifice. Love is self-denial. If you can't give up yourself, you can't love her. And then when you come to the side of a man, love is not, I love you, I love you. Sometimes when you are saying it, the man is like, oh, madam, I beg. You are looking for money, you are talking, I love you. What do I do with those rhymes? If you are a poet, go and open a page and do poetry there. Yes, I think. I love you. I love you. No. Oh, madam, calm down. Keep your rhymes to yourself. He said, wives, submit yourselves to your own husband as the church is unto Christ. And how does the church see Christ? As Lord. That's why I tell people, my friend, that's Western civilization. The man that will be sure you love him is the one you call Lord. If you don't submit to him, if you like, let your eyelashes be as tall as a palm tree. Naked yourself from morning till night. You are joking. There are many naked women on the streets. If he's looking for nakedness, he can buy with 10,000. The reason he will stick to you is because in addition to those other things that can tantalize him, he is sure that when it comes to you, there's no contention for power. You surrender. The moment you surrender, you make him feel like he can render leadership. Because every man thinks he's a man when he can lead. If you are fighting with him over who will lead, you are joking. If he doesn't conquer you, he won't stop. The warrior in him will rise. And guess what? He will see you as his opponent. You go fight, tire. After you rant and quarrel, when you go to sleep, he is going to play PS. You are the one who quarrel. And what he said remain in your heart for 2 weeks. You are crying. The one you said, he will forget it when it turns. Because his responsibility is there. He doesn't have time to think, you say I'm mad, I'm crazy. The mess, you see Israel, boy, what did they happen? They will just go and watch football and forget that you exist. The next time he comes back and sees you, he's seen another opponent. He will rise up. You want to fight? I was built for it. Look at the size of my chest. I'm a warrior. So if you want to love a man, you respect him, you honor him. When you honor him, he too finds his security. That means there's no competition here. I am the leader here. Then what does he do? He now uses all his strength to protect you. So you see the wisdom of God is like a cyclical reality. That sacrifice you are looking for, that security you are looking for, he will use his strength to secure you. And that security he is looking for, your submission is what gives it to him. That's how you love a man, and that's how a man loves a woman. Because what a woman calls love is different from what a man calls love. A woman sees love as sacrifice because only there does she find security. A man calls love unconditional submission, because only there does he find security. So if you don't know this, anything you are saying, you are a Yahoo boy. But now when you come to a spirit who does not need security from you, he is God all by himself. He doesn't need you to be God. Your existence or non-existence does not affect him. How do you love him? This is why you have to come to the book and find out what he calls love. And this is where many Christians have lost it. What does God call love? How does God consider you as his lover? What do you do to make God think you love him? That you are rolling on the floor naked and crying doesn't move him, sir. That's not love in his definition. So there are 10 basic things God looks at in a man that he recognizes as love. Number 1 is obedience. You can cry and think you love God more than everybody. Somebody else may be walking with God who has never cried in God's presence. God will call that person a lover and reject you. And you'll be shocked, because it's not about emotion. The Bible speaking in John 14:15, it says, if you love me, if you say you love me, I'm not arguing with you, keep my commandment. Is your obedience to my commandment that reveal to me that you love me? If you love me, do you see why some of us are weeping, yet we are not God's lovers? Because every command, every instruction he gave us, we violated. And then we come back to church, lie on the floor. We are the ones who are thinking in our head, all by ourselves. This my white agbada is important. If I use it to lie down, even God will know. What is agbada? Is your mundane mentality. Now there is a place of reverence that commands lying down. But if you think because I'm wearing white, if I lie down, God will see it as important, you are joking. If you love me, keep my commandment. So those who obey more, love more. He reiterated same emphasis. John 14:21, verbatim. He that hath my commandment and keepeth them, he said, it is he that loveth me. John came and repeated it. 1 John 5:3. He said, for this is the love of God, that we keep his commandment. So you see why the Bible said, the love of many will wax cold. There will still be people crying. There will still be people singing slow songs with tears. It doesn't mean they love God. Because it will become hard to keep the commandments of God. He considers keeping his commandment as a high realm of love and affection for him. So anybody who does not obey God's commandment is in a dangerous place. I'm not even talking about the attack of Satan. I'm talking the fact that you can become a cursed being, you can be rejected, and you can be denatured. Even if Satan doesn't fight you, you are endangered. And this is the problem of many Christians. They keep quarreling. I come to church every day. Why is this happening? Do you love God? We may be struggling here to bless a cursed man. Be blessed, be blessed, be blessed. We lay hands on you, but you are cursed. Because you love not the Lord Christ. You are anathema maranatha. So before you kill yourself and kill your pastor, tell him, please, what do I do to love God? This prayer won't work. You need to see how selfish people are trying to use God to become relevant in life. You see the guy, you see him praying, fasting, making declaration, putting videos everywhere. You think this person really wants to talk about God. It's a lie. He wants a sense of relevance. My generation too must know that I've come. So he wants to use God. And the angels are watching. We are reading it's the calibration of your heart we are monitoring, not your activities. Even if you like, go and pay for a slot in TBN Africa. pay for a slot in BBC, pay for a slot in CNN, pay for a slot. Let all the influencers put